नमो ओम विष्णुपादाय राधिकाय प्रियात्मने श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वेदांत नारायण की नाम श्री कृष्ण लीला कथाने सुधाक्षम औदार्य माधुर्य गुणैः वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिं च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जयुदैकवदि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 Let me offer some participators of Gurudev, Rupanuga Guru Varga, Nama Nishta Santa Sripada Vicharan Komanta Koti Kandavat, all present past future Vaishnavas Yatavad Dandavat Pranam. Vancha kalpato vyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. So today is Pratipat, first day, meaning we are on the 16th day, 15 days over of the Kartik month, 16th today. Today was Govardhan Puja, Annakuta Mahosava, Go Puja, Bali Daityaraj Puja. Then Rashkananda Prabhu's appearance day, Bhakti Kumar Shravan Goswami Maharaj appearance day. Then tomorrow, Sunday, Gaurav Pasha, Vasudev Ghosh Thakur disappearance day. Bhakti Sarvasa Giri Goswami Maharaj disappearance day. Then 4th November is the disappearance day of Pavan Maharaj and Trivikram Maharaj. Then 9th is Gopastami and Gostashtami. Then 12th is Uttana Ekadasi, disappearance of Gaur Kishore Das Babu. And appearance day of Madhav Goswami, Bhakti Daita Madhav Goswami, Guru of Anirudh Prabhu. And then 15th is the end of Kartik, Purnima. Ujjavrata Chaturmasya. It doesn't mean end, but we should give us impetus to go on, to look for the next Kartik. So, like that. Rashkananda Prabhu, Ramananda Prabhu's disciple. He has to face so many problems. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says devotee can be born in any uh, caste, as long as it is. Because the body, see, remember the body. The soul is eternal. Soul is actually, we say, Achyuta Gotra. Yeah. There are so many Gotras, but we Vaishnava identify with Achyuta Gotra. Achyuta. Achyuta meaning one never falls down. Chuta, Achyuta. Opposite of Chuta. Achyuta Gotra. So we are part of it. That is actually identification on the Atma platform. So, 8 qualities, like yesterday we were talking. So, but still, for externally, the Krishna's arrangement, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's desire. Rasikananda was born lower caste. He took a diksha from Shamananda. So many people criticize. It is very tough, that time. So they sent so many difficulties. One time they sent a mad elephant. But Viskananda, by chanting, he transformed the mad elephant into a devotee. And they were amazed. The change of heart. So many people followed. Even though devotees don't want to show this power, sometimes Krishna makes it happen. That's why it is sad in one sense, in a sense. You have to show something uh, remarkable to attract people. Of course, Vaishnavas don't do it, but sometimes. And by that, they don't get uh, puffed up. Vaishnavas, they always remain meek, niskinchan, akinchan, because they have nothing to do things of this world. So, like here, the 8 qualities we were saying of a liberated soul. Chandogya Upanishad. ये आत्मा अपाता पापमा विजरो विमृत्यु विशोको विजिगस्तो अपिपासः सत्यकामः सत्यसंकल्पः सो अनिष्टयः. One should earnestly seek the association of a liberated soul who possesses the following 8 qualities. Apahata papa. He is freed from all sin. That is to say, he is free from any connection with addiction to sinful activities that arise from the nations of Maya, avidya. He cannot sin. So on the platform of soul, he cannot sin. Vijara, he is not subject to the miseries of old age. That is, since he has no tendency to decay, he always remains young and fresh, ever fresh. Nitya Nutana. Nitya Nutana. So if you are Nitya Nutana, then why you have to look into the mirror? you know, you don't need a mirror. I heard Bhakti Siddhanta started putting on tilak without even a mirror. Wow, amazing personality. So Nitya Nutana. No, they cannot do same. And Vimrityu does not die, never falls under the influence of death, never die. Then where is the fear? Ah, see, you understand? Fear comes from the misidentification. I'm this body. When you realize the Atma has no death, where can be there, where there can be room for fear? Things that's going to be destroyed, why you want to see the fear? Another way of telling is, uh, jai, jai, jai. गौर आरती की जय हो गौरा बोलिए जाओ कभी गौरा नामन चिपाणी गौरा गौरा नायन तारा गौरा गलारा गौरा करे सारा गौरा वेदे सारा गौरा करी बेना पा जय जय जय. Like I forgot what I was saying. Shakti never grows. Not die, See, if you accumulate things that's going to be destroyed, going to be lost, then what is the use? You know, it's going to be destroyed one day or the other. You are going to lose. So why you worry about it? So we are unnecessarily worrying, collecting all the things that is going to be destroyed or subject to change and all that. It's going to change, so why you worry about it? So like that you can. And then Vishoka, he never morose, never morose, not unhappy. He has no desire for personal enjoyment. Think this is the thing. Vijayasta, he has no desire for personal enjoyment. Because why? He's getting enjoyment of service to Krishna. You know, is a much higher enjoyment, happiness. He's getting so much happiness. So this mundane happiness, very useless, and then you have no taste. Appears like pleasure, but it is not there. It's no happiness. But that happiness is eternal and it is real happiness, service to Krishna. You know. That's why it happens on the platform of the soul. You know, uh, when complete absence is there for feeling happiness, to desire for personal happiness. This is the thing. See, Vaishnavas have no desire for becoming happy. Try to understand. Vaishnavas, real Vaishnavas, have no desire to become happy. Understand? What they desire? To make Krishna happy. By making Krishna happy, they are also automatically happy. This is the thing. If you, Krishna is happy, then, like other day we were saying in Kamyavana, Krishna told whom? Draupadi, see 60,001, Durvas Muni, they have come and gone to take a bath in Vimala Kunda, and they have been told, be our guest, you take a bath, come back, your prasadam will be ready. And Draupadi is crying out, Krishna comes, we cannot do this, please save us. Krishna says, this is noontime, I am hungry, please feed me. No, no, that's secondary. Now feed me, make me happy. Then I have nothing. All right, you have washed the pot. Bring it. See, to satisfy Krishna, it doesn't take much. A desire to fulfill. Bring the pot. See, he found something strange thing. It can be a sock, it can be even a little sand or something. Okay, it doesn't have to be that. So he saw something, then he said, Truptosmi, drank water. Truptosmi, Truptos. And all those 90,000 people, including here, Krishna also started burping, right? Krishna also start burping, and then those people also start burping. But imagine a little tiny piece of green. You think it will satisfy? It will fill the bellies of 60,000 people. This is the power. See, Krishna is satisfied. All those people are satisfied. Krishna is satisfied. You are also satisfied. Otherwise, you will not be satisfied. Unless Krishna gets satisfied, we will not be satisfied. You know. First, of course, Guru. Guru is satisfied, then we are satisfied. Guru is satisfied when Krishna is satisfied. You know, both are locked together. So, this is the thing. Then, uh, Apipasa. He has no natural inclination towards serving. He has a natural inclination towards serving his most beloved Krishna with no other desire. Naturally, he wants to serve. He has a anuraga towards Krishna. Anuraga. Like the rivers flowing from Himalaya. Naturally wants to go to ocean. Okay. No, nothing can prevent it. Like the magnet. Iron goes towards magnet. Cannot stop with nature. So you have that anuraga. Now the conditioned souls also have anuraga to what? To material things. Their attachment. So many I and mind related to this body and the mind, and then related to this body and the mind, and related to this body and mind. I and mind. See? I am this body. Oh, she is my daughter, my son, my grandfather, da, 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 my country, you know, company, all these things are basically perverted reflection, perverted, state of that love towards Supreme Lord. Nothing else. There is nothing new under the sun. So increase that, then automatically this becomes decrease. You know. So, and that Krishna's love, Anuraga is also ever fresh, right? You understand? Ever fresh, new, and it appears new every moment. Same way, the perverted reflection also appears new and new, new, new. Even though the thing is there is a taste there is real taste, there is real appears like happiness, but it is not there. It's always away. You remember in a mirage, you go, appears like nearby, but when you go there, it is again gone further, further. Actually, in mathematics, thinking about this is what it is called uh, um, in mathematics. Some word is there, I remember. No? So it occurs to me now that this is what it is. Uh, when you divide, you know, uh, like a liar walks like that, Um, these are all unsolved problem in a sense, uh, very strange. So it's because of this, it is reflected and it is never never converges in a sense. You know? So mathematical puzzles or something like that. So then Satyakama, yes, desires are just suitable for the service of Krishna, not to enjoy himself or make happy. So because of that, it is pure. Desire to serve Krishna is always no dosha, no mistakes, no contamination in that. So that's why it becomes realized. Satya Sankalpa, Satya Kama. Satya Kama, Satya Sankalpa. So, uh, so in the Chandogya, the Brahma Bhuta describes the 8 characteristics. So, like yesterday you were telling, even though some people say, oh, you're merging, actually it never happens. You know, uh, it is like doctor give you anesthesia. You have him, either neither dead nor alive. Like that, it can never be. Like, you you exist and you cease to exist, something like that. In a strange. Uh, you are not experiencing distress or happiness either. Suspended state. So how to get out of it? You cannot. Like people are there in coma, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years. Nobody knows how to get out. So if somebody does ekadasi, offer that fruit to them, then they can get out of it. Or nam japa. I've seen it personally. Incidences that happen. Watching. So again these 8 qualities. Remember, apahata papa. He has no relationship with the sinful tendencies of Maya, such as avidya. That's why he cannot sin. First quality. Then second quality. Um, you have to move down or something. Huh? Vijara. He is free from old age, being eternally useful. Remember, okay, these 8 qualities, all visible. Atma cannot sin because he has no connection with Maya, avidya. He is ever fresh, eternally youthful. Then why you worry? You are youthful, you are alive, you are always living. That's why even when you see people dying all around you, we inherently feel, oh no, I will not die, I will not die, I will live forever. You remember the greatest mystery? It's because of this. You are a spirit soul, there is no death for it. This is what inherently, but you cannot explain it somehow. But you have the gut feeling, yes, I will not die. But then who is dying? The body is dying, not the soul. See? The body was always dead. Right. Understand? Body was always dead. So why you are worried about it? Ah, ah, ah. The soul never dead. You understand? body is always dead. Soul is never dead. So why worry? So, but misidentification. When you identify, you are a soul, no death. But when you identify with the body that is already dead, then you fear of death. So, then there is no possibility of him becoming degraded. Mrityu, no death. Vishoka, free from mundane happiness, misery, uh, moroseness. Then Vijigasta, he has no desire to enjoy sense objects because he has no attachment to the body or the subtle body. So where is the desire to enjoy? Enjoy things of what? Mundane things. Mundane things you get attracted when you identify yourself with the body and the subtle body. You get it? It's all very logical, very nice. And has no desire other than for Bhagavad Seva, Apipasu. See, naturally, he has a desire to Bhagavad Seva, love towards Krishna, to worship Krishna, uh, naturally. And Satyakama, his desire is always to please Krishna. Because to please Krishna, they all become true. Anything that desire for fulfilling our own body and the soul will never happen. That's why people get frustrated. Frustration comes from identifying with the body, misidentification. So I think we enough of this. But if you remember these things, when you get into trouble, hey, I'm not this body. These are the 8 qualities I have inside of me. Why worry? You understand? Please remember these 8 qualities. If you get into trouble or something, argument, let me remember these 8 qualities. Like that, you go on, you know. Then other party will also be amazed. Wow, I'm really that. Why I'm acting like an idiot, fool, or so you'll get over with it. What seems like a big problem vaporizes. Okay. Huh? So you become less burden. You don't become big. So now what has happened was, so Indra went back. Now he's fear. Same thing. Why Indra is having fear? Because he misidentified. I'm the king of the 3 worlds. So he is a devotee, or he forgot. God is Krishna is God. So then he mistook Krishna also as an ordinary boy. See, you understand? When you misunderstand, mistake yourself that you are not other than soul, then you mistake everybody, including God. Krishna also thinks he is ordinary. See, this is the thing. When you come into Krishna consciousness, like for example, when the sun shines, when you are in the sunshine, you see the sun also, is it not? You see bright sun. And then we see some part of ourselves, leg or clothes and all that. Even though you may not be able to see your face, Of course, in the mirror you have to see, but then again you are seeing left, right, or something. You see, and you see things of surrounding things also. Yourself to some extent, surrounding things, and also the sun. Sun. Same way. When sun is down, then he is not. We don't know what's sun. Surrounding things, we don't see ourselves. So then we mistake. You know. So when Krishna consciousness, you know, by the brightness, Krishna, you know, by the sunlight, we can see others. Same way the super soul. By the light of the super soul, you can see the soul and other soul. You know, like that. Now, what has happened? Indra became very fearful. Ah, I'm going to lose my position. I don't know what punishment he will give. See, punishment is for what? For the body and the mind, but not for the soul. What punishment is there? You know, they love only for the soul. Huh? So that's why even though the separation also from Krishna is also kind of happiness. Understand? It is feeding each other, you know. Separation and meeting. Separation. In separation, you longing for him. I want to meet him. I want to. So the meeting makes it more pleasurable, more other. You understand? So it is ever increasing like that. So it is no limit to it. Now what is happening is uh, this is an amazing, you know, pastime. We can relate ourselves. Uh, when Krishna lifted Govardhan, yeah, so they are telling before that, when they saw that Krishna lifted for 7 days. Okay. Of course, that time they were very pleased. Wow, this boy, you know, they were so happy. But when Krishna kept it down, when everybody went out, when they saw, they went home, then they are thinking, wait a minute, this small boy, 7-year-old, he lifted that big hill like an umbrella. He protected us. Who is he, this boy, really? Who is this? They are little, no, tarka vitarka, logic, arguing back and forth, you know, because they cannot pinpoint who he is. So that's why he's saying, uh, they are meeting, uh, they are telling Nanda Maharaj, hey Vrajaraj, hey Nandan, we have seen amazing things from your son Krishna, and we cannot understand how this boy, and we are so simple and not a high status, no, it's like not a Brahmanical or Kshatriya, Gopa, mercantile or taking care of cows. He has appeared like a coward boy. Why he appeared like this? He is so amazing boy. And it appears like How we can be fit in this our simple, simple people, you know, covered by. Oh, king, oh Nanda Maharaj, uh, the way he killed Putana and all those demons is astonishing. Huh? So, so then they are telling, describing when your son was only 3 months. Actually, when he was just uh, like 8 days, no, he was small boy, just born. He was not even unable to open his eyes. Right? The baby is always closing his eyes, right? They don't open too much, sleeping. We can see even the calves when the newborn, they actually spend most of time sleeping. Yeah. They drink milk and then sleep. Drink milk. So same way the babies, just born babies, they drink milk and then sleeping. Now, so when Krishna was like that, with closed eyes, so powerful Putana, he sucked our life force, Panchaprana. Even closing his eyes, he didn't do anything. Just uh, like how he did, like Kala, time factor. Uh, we, we cannot observe how the time factor it is taking away the duration of life and the youth, youthfulness. Remember, youthful were beautiful and all that. Then what happened? Gradually, time taking. We cannot understand. We cannot see that. Same way, this boy, this not boy, this baby, you know, he he drank Putana's life for closing his eyes. You know? And also this boy, only 3 months old, that time he was taking he was put to rest under a bullock cart, right? Mother Yashoda, first time bringing her out of home, 3 months later, outside the house. So far he was the only inside. you know. Of course, when Putana carried away, that is different. Okay. So otherwise he was inside. 3 months later, she brought him out and putting, she was engaged in so many activities. She put him, after feeding him, under the bullock cart. So they think it will be safe because bullock cart will be heavy. The small baby underneath, who will go? It is parked there. Huh? So then what happened? He was sleeping. Then he started crying. And what the crying baby does, he takes his, hands like this, and then the feet like this. Doing that, what happened? His feet touched the cart, and then cart broke into many pieces. So the small boy, the small baby, 3 months old, 3 months, 10 days, kicking, simple kick. You think the big, powerful cart can break into pieces? You know? Because the demon he came in the invisible form. In invisible form, I will come and kill him. See? So he entered the bullock cart invisibly and then trying to make the bullock cart fall on Krishna. Krishna knew he said he make into pieces and the demon was died, right? Uh, so then, uh, and he was crying. Huh? Then only when he was 1 year old, okay, then Trunavarta, one who is going in the sky, Trunavarta, meaning in the West, what they call is Sunturgali, like the wind, like this. Uh, so it came in that form. It destroys cities, right? Towns destroys. Anything comes in the way, even the planes and all that. Like a tunnel, like this. Very powerful. So in that form he came and then he carried away Krishna, huh? Trinavarta. And then Krishna trying to hold on him and then he killed him. He's dead. Like a baby trying to hang on him. He wanted to kill him, but what? He got killed. Uh, so that was only when he was 1 year. Then what happened? One time he was stealing the butter. Then his mother tied him up to a wookal, to a thing. So, so that he'll be he'll stay there because Krishna is telling nobody was there in the house that time. He was tied up because mother was afraid, you know. And he was telling, Mother, if you do all this, I will go to forest. He was feeding cow, monkeys, he said, monkeys. Oh, Lala, you are feeding monkeys, you are a friend, yeah? Bandar ka bandhu. you are, you are, you are related to bandar, monkeys. Bandar ka bandhu. Huh? Maya, if you keep telling I'm the related to monkey, then I will go and live with the monkeys. Then Mother Yashoda became very, you know, actually, if he does that, what happens? Huh? Suppose he means it. So become fear. Then how I'm going to get all the chores in the house done alone? It was like a Deepavali type, make so many sweets and all that for him. So that's why she was getting up early and then churning the yogurt to make butter and then make so many things. But this is a naughty boy, got up and disturbed him. Now, and he's feeding, and then he was caught, so she tied him up for a while. No, she meant for a while, not for too long, so that she can finish her task for his pleasure, for his own sake. So then what happens? You know, uh, finally, I mean, so many, I'm sure you know most of these things. She used all the ropes, but no matter what, this much, not enough. So coming short of this two finger width. So she got the entire all the ropes of the entire Raj, Vrindavan. But entire Gokul, but he was only short. It's amazing. But his his waist is not growing, like this. It's only remaining same thing, but the length of the rope is increasing, but it always remains short. Amazing thing. I mean, he showed his all his power, potency. But mother was not disturbed. He said, "Nah, no matter who he is, I'm going to bind him. Oh, Narayan, please help me. Naughty boy, please help me to no, bind him." Then Krishna said he failed himself. Ah, he showed so much potency, like his wealth, you know, he's so rich, you know, uh, rich meaning our Aishwarya, huh? Aishwarya, he showed his power, but Mother Yashoda didn't, it failed. Because Mother Yashoda's love of that Madhurya, sweetness, that is my son, and I'm going to bind him, I'm going to bind him, I'm going to tie him up, no matter what it is. Then what? Krishna failed. He surrendered to Yashoda. All right, mother, you know, I tried my best to show my Aishwarya. It was all useless. So Krishna demands that let everybody be surrendered to him. Here, Krishna is surrendering to Mother Yashoda. See, this is the thing. See, try to understand. Like the question, why God is so merciless? He is heartless. No, 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 no. He's very kind. Imagine such a great Lord surrendering to a simple devotee. He has pure love for him. You know, it is Krishna who is surrendering to the devotee. Understand? If devotee surrender to him, Krishna also surrender. If there is no difference is there or not. We are insignificant, but he is everything. He surrenders. He comes under the control of the devotee. It's like Mother Yashoda. Gopi is even higher, completely controls. And he comes under control. Mother Yashoda to some extent. So you see how kind he is. It doesn't have to, but he comes to reciprocate that love. You know, he forgets that he is supreme Lord. He is most. He's like a judge in the office, right? He's a judge, and nobody can say anything. He is very powerful in the office. You know, oh, Mr. Judge, everybody giving so respect. But is he happy? Oh, no. Do you like to be a judge 24 hours, 365 days? Oh, stuck in a court, in a courtroom, in a you will go crazy. You know. That's why he goes home. And he plays with the children, wife also commanding. Oh, my dear husband, come here quickly. You are a judge in your office, but not here. Huh? So he has to be command. The wife is commanding, children are commanding. Understand? So there is happiness in that relationship is there. Why? There is a relationship. Oh, she is my wife. He is my son. I am. He is my grandfather. I am his son. He is my son. See, relations. That's why he is happy there. In the office, what is relation? No relation. He is a judge. He is judging. No relation with anybody. So that means he is not happy. You understand? Relation. Happiness comes from the relation. Now, in this mundane world, all relations are temporary. That's why all this, there is no happiness, temporary happiness. Meaning it appears like happiness, but actually is a form of suffering, understand? Distress. you know, morose. But relation with Krishna is eternal. That's why real happiness is there. And we saw the soul, the qualities of the soul, when he is no longer bound by the subtle body or gross body. See? So, so the Gopas are telling when Mother Yashoda bound him, the friends came and they pulled him. He was going through two trees, big trees, and he broke down. He broke those big trees, powerful trees. He just ran through. Who is he? Bah, was only, small boy. Uh, then, when one time Balram and his friends were going to take this calves for the churning, then Bakasura, a demon came, Bakasura, meaning like a crane, like a crane, no, no, eating up, trying to gobble Krishna. Then what he did like this, two pieces, huh? Small boy, you know. Then there was a Vasta, huh? Vastasura. He was a demon. He came in the form of like a small calf uh, to kill Krishna. He took the form of a calf and then trying to go incognito. But Krishna, he killed him and he threw into on top of the tree, which they fell so many. Then when he came with Balram, donkey form, Dhenukasura, who was in the form of a donkey. Actually, Krishna, Balaram killed, and Krishna killed so many relatives and all that. But it's actually Balaram killed him because of the strength Krishna desired, and so Balaram became powerful uh, by the influence of Krishna. Balaram uh, strength appeared there by the influence of Krishna. Balaram got this. Balaram's power manifested. That's why. So then this Kalyanaga, very powerful, so much poison. So even he destroyed his false ego, and then by his power of his strength, potency, he removed him that poisonous snake from Radha, Radha, contained area, and he made Jamuna water pure and crystal clear, made without poison. So then they are telling, and we saw him lifting the government. This one. They cannot, all these are all, but 7 years old boy lifting for 7 days non-stop without disturbing, moving. You see, this is the thing. But whatever it is, oh Nanda, towards this son, we Vrajajana, people of this Vraja, In our heart, we have a unlimited love towards Him, Anurag, and we are experiencing it. That He also has a friendship with us, natural friendship with us. Oh, Nanda Maharaj, can you explain this to us? What is the reason? What this boy is it? Everyone's Atma Swarupa, first, Atma Swarupa, everyone. So, when what they are saying is, especially when the Gopas saw Krishna rising this Govardhan, they saw it like Ishwaratva, like a majesty, like a godlike power. Who can lift, like more, like a must be God. Uh, so they are wondering what is this? Huh? So this son, your son, he is not our son, he is your son, right? Nandamara son, he is not our son. The Gopas are telling. Huh? But even though it is your son, but we have so much love towards him, we cannot understand. And it is very powerful. We cannot forget that love towards him. Not just because we are like parental affection towards him, not only us, even his friends, uh, and then the other caste, ladies, gents, and then the animals in the forest, even the birds, cows. So they are experiencing ever fresh, ever new love every second increasing towards him. This is not ordinary love. Even though we saw his affluent effort, Krishna's effulgence, Aishwarya, the wealth, his potency, and we cannot give up our love towards him. Even though he appears awe and reverence, but still love towards him, we cannot give up. We are unable to do it. So it appears like, even though for one parent, his own son or daughter is most dear, huh? But this boy is more dear than our own children, our own wealth, our own life. That's why he must be Paramatma. Ah, because if he is ordinary human, it is not possible. This. He must be Paramatma. But suppose if you accept that he is Paramatma, uh, but we are Vanavasis, we are staying in the forest, Rajavasis. But he is also loving us equally. How is it, how it is possible if he is Paramatma? Because why? Paramatma is Atma Rama Tattva. He is completely satisfied himself. He is always being happy in his own Atma, in his himself. And that's why he is always becoming indifferent. So even though we were in samsara, mundane thing, he has so much affection, friendship with us. So he is not indifferent. So that's why he cannot be Paramatma. He's thinking like this. Uh, oh, Nanda Maharaj, when he was only 7 years old, small boy, and he's small 7-year-old boy, and where is Govardhan? Huge, uh, very big mountain for 7 days, and a simple like left hand and a left little finger. Oh, but. So we cannot understand. Please enlighten us. What is this? So we can see, when a person comes to new devotee, this is a problem. They face this because when they come new devotees, God meaning what? He is very powerful. He is there. Da, 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 da. He is aloof. He is there, and then we are relationship is missing or something like that. So, towards Bhagwan, one we has love towards Lord. There is a two kinds of uh, the love towards Lord appears. One is Aishwarya Jnana Mishra and Kevala. Aishwarya Jnana Mishra. Aishwarya Jnana. When is opulence, when we understanding so much opulence, so much potency, unlimited potency. And then Kevala, only love. Like the example given is Arjuna. Arjuna has a friendship with Krishna, right? Even sleeping on the same bed and not like that. So many things are there. And Arjuna is commanding Krishna also sometimes. Krishna, please make my chariot. Krishna became a chariot driver of Arjuna, you see. Imagine a great person. You think, can you find a billionaire who can be driver for you, ordinary friend? No way. But Krishna, you think is less than all these billionaires are even a drop in a bucket, drop in a ocean. When it comes to the wealth, but still he is acting like a driver for Arjuna. And then Arjuna commands, "Oh Krishna, please put the chariot in the middle of the armies. I want to see whom I have to fight with." Krishna already followed command, obeyed his command. See, you know. But then what happened? When Krishna showed his universal form, Arjuna became fearful. He forgot that he is actually friend. He is a Saka, friend of Krishna. And he starts asking for Krishna, please forgive. You know, I was calling you my friend this way, that way. I did not know you, Supreme Lord. Please forgive me. You see. So the friendliness that he had became very weak when he saw the opulence of Krishna. This is Aishwarya Jnana Mishra, the knowledge of Aishwarya. But when it's Kevala, only Kevala meaning only pure love, then what happens? Krishna can show so many potency, the opulences, but nothing happens. Like for example, Yashoda, we are talking, right? So on the other hand, the love of devotees become even more stronger. That pure love becomes even very strong. That's why Krishna shows these things, these opulences. Huh? Uh, like he was showing Krishna, Yashoda Maya also. See, Yashoda, you see, these are the two things. He showed Vishwarupa, whole universe, that he named to Arjuna. What happened? Arjuna became, please forgive me, Krishna. You are Supreme Lord, I am offended. I called you this way, that way, and all that. I thought you were my friend. No, please. But Yashoda, he showed also mouth, when he was couple of times when he's eating what? She said, what? I'm seeing myself in his mouth. Whole universe. Am I gone mad or this? Or is Krishna is taken over by some other, somebody put up some mantra or something like that. So she's calling uh, Brahmanas and the cows. He got based in. She was thinking he may be Krishna may be possessed. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Ayliಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ. So, like that. They, mm, but on the other hand, became very even strong. So, this is the this is the nature of Raja Prema. That's why, unless one who is having this Raja Prema in his heart, unless we listen to him, this is something secret, something is not available everywhere. Not no one has access to this. It's very limited access. Uh, so that's why the Gopas is confused. When we look at his birth as he growing up, and then as he growing up, his limbs are also becoming stronger, stronger like that. Then he also getting affected by getting hungry, then thirsty, then bathroom and all that. Also chapalya, meaning likes and dislikes are like some nature of the boy. They are naughty, huh? Not steady. Huh? Appear like he was an ordinary boy. Appears like all his activities looks like he's no other than any other boy, ordinary boy, ordinary boy, right? But when he lifted Govardhan Hill, when we saw his astonishing power, huh? Astonishing power, how they could not reconcile. All his life, appeared like ordinary, but here he's lifting for 7 days, and We can ordinary. See, not confused. Even though is transcendental, but it appear like an ordinary boy, and is he illusioning our mind? Hmm? Even though this boy is actually transcendental, but is appearing like ordinary to illusion. Put our intelligence, he get his illusion, huh? Our illusion. Put our intelligence into illusion. So, like that, So they are asking Nanda Maharaj, please, this is what. So, then Nanda Maharaj is specifying him. How he is specifying? That's why, because Nanda Maharaj is not disturbed by this. Why? Nanda Maharaj is not thinking like this. No. So how Nanda Maharaj is explaining, he says, "Oh, my dear coward man, coward man, when Gargacharya told, when he came, when he was 3 months and 1 week old, he came to Namakarana ceremony, naming. In India, they have this, when baby is less than 6 months or like that. They have to give a name, looking at their chart. But, so at that time, Gargacharya telling, "Oh Nanda, this boy, this Kumara, he is not mine." Huh? He is also yours also. That means even though he will show so many opulent potencies, uh, you should show him Vatsalya Prema, parental affection, and you should bless him. Oh, even though he will show so many, I mean, so much activities that beyond blowing your mind, but still you should bless him. you know, oh Lord, oh Krishna, live forever, become strong. Like that, you know, uh, be happy like that. Even though it is source of happiness for everybody, you know, so like that. Uh, Tasman Anandatmajo Anyante, Gargachari, meaning Narayana Samaha. He is equivalent to Narayan, no less than Narayan, by the qualities, by potency, by fame and experience. So where Lord Narayana's Avesha, you know, potency, he is equivalent to Narayan. But he is not Narayan. Ah, he is not Narayan. Like example, Suryakanta. There is one stone. The name is Suryakanta. It is effulgent. Suryakanta. You know, it captures the sunlight and becomes like a bright. Sometimes it is called equivalent to Surya. That effulgence coming from this stone. But we know that that stone cannot be become Surya. Sun cannot become sun. So same way, even though he is equivalent to Narayan in his qualities, huh, only because he is Avesh, Don't consider Krishna as Narayan. This boy is not Ishvara, he is not God, and he is not ordinary living entity either. This is somebody in his previous life, Sukruti, Sukrutishali, very pious. He must have done a lot of pious activity, pious person, Sukrutisha. Very fortunate, very great person. That's why he has appeared in our covered family. And then he has a great ornament. huh? That's why looking at all his activities, don't get astonished. Ah. Uh, don't think he is this looking all these astonishing qualities, he is God. Don't keep that buddhi, uh, that intelligence like him, like that. That's why Gargacharya has told us to be careful. Chiranjiva, live forever. Please bless him. And then we have to protect him. We have to feed him, protect him. Then this way Nanda Maharaj convinced all the Gopas, and the Gopas became very happy. And then all their uh, doubts got clear. You know, doubt got clear. So our Gurudev keeps telling, like Krishna, Aishwarya and Madhurya, same time. Aishwarya, Madhurya is innocent and also knows acting, same time. So, but for devotees is uh, most lovable person. uh, um, when another name for Krishna is Gavendra. Why? The different names for their Indra. Indra, Mahendra, Devendra. But Krishna is Vrajaraja Nandan, son of Nandamara, Vrajaraja. And his unlimited cows is maintaining them. And then he's protecting them. That's why it's called Gavendra. One who protects the cows and the covered boy, covered man, all these things. It's called Gavendra. That's why uh, he convinced, worship over them. So, uh, teaching them. Now, regarding this, it says, when Krishna asked, he desired, he made a sankalpa, determination that he will appear in this earthly planet. Then he asked Radharani also, says, please, you also have to appear. I'm going there, what alone I can do. You have to come there. Then Radhaji is telling, Yatra Vrindavanam Nasti Na Yatra Yamuna Nadi Yatra Govardhano Nasti Tatra Mena Mana Sukam. Oh, where there is no Vrindavan, Where there is no Yamuna, where there is no Govardhan, my mind cannot be happy. So hearing this, Radharani, understand? Where there is no Vrindavan, where there is no Yamuna, where there is no Govardhan, Radharani says, my mind will not be happy. So hearing this Radharani's words, Krishna, Goloka Krishna, he brought from Goloka, Vrindavan, Govardhan, and Yamuna to this Prithvi, and then he established. So, and it, it came from there, and now it appears part of this Earth planet, but it is not. That's very, you know. Now we cannot see that, unless we are. That's why under the Anugatya, one who has that vision, one who has established the the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the heart. You can see left or left, right or left, as it is. He spiritualized entire thing, everything. So you can see. Otherwise, we see mundane things. That's why whole world worship that Bhumi. Aradhyo Bhagavan Vrajesha Tanayasta Dhamma Vrindavana. Why it is equally worshipable? Because it came from there, along with Krishna and Radha. Otherwise, Radha was not willing to come down. No. Without Vrindavan, without Yamuna, and without Govardhan. So, uh, so now what is happening? Indra understand, became fearful, and Parikshit is master. When he came near, Krishna put the Govardhan in his place. Uh, then this Golok's Gomata, Surabhi, and then from heavenly planet in Indra, they came near Krishna. So, because when he disobeyed, Indra disobeyed Krishna, Indra became very shy. That's why when Krishna was alone, he was sitting near Govardhan Parvata, then he came nearby. Then his mukut, is like kirita, is like a effulgent of the sun. He touched lotus feet of Krishna. Huh? Uh, Then he says, yeah, heard from the glories of Krishna from Brahma. Uh, but he had heard. But when he saw himself, that Krishna lifting the Govardhan, then he's thinking that I'm the master of these three worlds. That false ego became beaten up, became pieces. Then he's glorifying the Lord. Parama Karunamaya, Rajavasi, Anandavardhan. He is Karunamaya, the most kindful, very kind. And also, he is always increasing the happiness of Rajavasi. In any situation, their love for Krishna, their happiness is increasing over and over. So, he is praying, Hey, oh my master, because hey master, uh, when your illusion, and what came out of that illusion, there is no relation with the body. Then the what is related with the body of the animal, uh, and the other living entities coming out. Uh, how it is possible being greedy and all. That's why uh, being greed and then anger, all this, and then envious, these are all associated with the uh, one who is in ajnani, no knowledge, ajnana timiranda, jnana. darkness of uh, darkness of knowledge, in the darkness of knowledge. Even then, oh Supreme Lord, you protect dharma, and then you destroy the wrong people, demons. That's why you have appeared, and that's why you chastise them also. So, like that is trying to specify Krishna. Um, of course, Krishna forgave him because main thing is Indra took shelter of mother cow, Surabhi, coming from this Golok. Golok meaning not that Golok. It's Golok above Brahmalok, within this Brahma. So he went there and then he said, oh, you wanted to destroy Raja or cows and all. but still I forgive. I will take you to the Lord. I will beg Lord Krishna to forgive you. You know, so don't worry. See, this is the quality of a Vaishnava. Indra has come to kill her, our whole, lineage, family. The cow's species, in a sense, but still she forgave. And because he was surrendered to Surabhi, this cow, Krishna also forgave. So if the Vaishnavas forgive, then Krishna forgives. If Vaishnava does not forgive, then Krishna will not. You know. So this is what. So we will continue. Now, part of the uh, where we left off in the Kamyavat, little bit of Kamyavat. Then we come to, then we saw how Krishna, this poor Brahmanas, weighing, putting Radharani on the other side. And Radharani was satisfied and the Brahmana was satisfied. Ah, and Krishna got out of the mess. So, Varsana is known as Vrishabhanupura. Varsana is very famous. There are so many very sweet pastimes. Yugals, so many sweet feelings. So she is the Vrishabhanu, Radharani's father, Maharaja. So the whole family stays there. About 14 miles west of Govardhan, or is about 6 miles from Kamyavan, east. When in Satyuga, at the end of Satyuga, beginning of Treta, Satyuga, Brahmaji did very austere and he pleased Vishnu. Please, on my head. Now Brahma is praying to the Lord Vishnu. Please, on my head, please do your very sweet pastimes with Vrajagopis so that I can take darshan of that. And especially like in the rainy season, Julan Yatra, right? Swing ceremony. And then in Vasanta, please make me satisfied, make my life successful. So then Lord Hari becoming pleased, then he instructed Brahma, you go to Vishabhanupura. You become like a parvat, meaning mountain. You take a form of mountain there. appear like a mountain. Then you in the form of in the swarupa, in the like personality, like a mountain personality, then you will be able to see our pastime, very sweet pastime. So it happened like that. So Brahmaji, on that place, he appeared like a even today is there, like a mountain. Then he got fulfilled his desire. According to Padma Purana also there is Vishnu and Brahma, two mountains, uh, back to back. Like this. One mountain like this, one mountain like this, one mountain, and then the path in between the mountain. Very nice. Even today is there. That's where gopis is to go. Very tough, little tough. And boy, Krishna is there and his friends collecting tax there. So much, so many leelas there. That's where Lalita, because they could not tolerate so much. So one day they told we should catch these friends and we should chastise them. Enough of enough, this tax business. So they all the gopis were hiding nearby. And Krishna went, demanded with Madhumangal tax. One gopi was going, and she made a sign. Immediately they all came and then bound Krishna and Madhumangal and others. And Madhumangal, Lalita giving, and then, do you want tax again? Then Madhumangal said, no, no. No, I want something what? Your sweet laddu. Laddu. All right, Lalita. I gave him double laddu and then let him go. Then he is telling, because I listened to this, unintelligent Krishna, I got into trouble. You know, I'm telling, don't do this, but he keep on. Then they dressed Krishna like a gopi, dressed like a lady, girl, and then putting a pot on it, carrying yogurt. And when he's going, Lalita from a distance, taking a stone and hitting. And it made a hole there, all the yogurts falling on Krishna, all that. So, like that, um, amazing Leela they did. This is what happened there in Varsana. And these two Parvatas, uh, Vishnu's Parvata and Brahma Parvata. So, there is a Vishabhanu Kunda. In daily, he used to take bath there. Then some kalpa, like some day of Brahma, then when he was taking bath in the lake, then Nanda, Vrishabhan Maharaj, he saw a small baby playing on a lotus, a baby girl playing on a lotus. That that Radhika. He found her. So sometimes along with the Saki, Radharani comes there. takes back. They also play Jalakrida, games in the water. Uh, then there's one god they are taking bath, and the other opposite god, Krishna and his. Friend. Then Krishna comes underwater, catches hold of the feet of Gopi. Uh, uh, then he goes up on the other side. Uh, then they play each other, throwing water, like this. So, because of this, name became Vishabhanu Kunda, sacred core. So this is where we saw, uh, Krishna got. Uh, so there are many pastimes. One time, Krishna became a tax collector. And they are waiting when Radharani and all Sakhis is going to come. Ah, uh, then Radharani coming with for doing Surya Puja. So many items along with the Sakhis, friends. So he stopped them. Krishna is trying to stop them. Then he's telling, "Who are you? Where are you going?" Radharani said, "Don't you know who I am? Who am I?" Telling like that, she went far, forward, moving forward. Then Krishna, along with his Subal Saka, making a stop. Uh, you don't know. For this area, I have given the power to collect taxes. Done. Without tax, how we can go? You always carry every day very uh, expensive items without giving tax. Uh, you please stand there, give the tax and go. Then Vishaka, then he said with Arsha, this is Radharani's kingdom. Radharani herself is Vrindavaneshwari. Without her direction, permission, how we became a tax collector. That's why you have done a great, aparada, offense. So we have to give you punishment for that. Have to. Then Krishna is giving a replying. So don't talk like this. Here the king here is Kandarpa Deva. The king around this area is Kandarpa Deva. Every day is carrying so many healthy, very precious things. They are not giving tax. So Kandarpa, King Maharaj, Kandarpa became very angry and he has sent me. So if you are not willing to give tax, then I will bind you and I will take to him. He will inquire and then we give proper punishment. So, and then hearing this, Vishakaji is telling, what what your king can do, our queen Vrindavaneshwari, as long as she is around, we have no fear of anything. So, your king Kandarpa, strength of Kandarpa, she knows by one sharp look by Radharani, the arrows of sharp look of Radharani, all his false ego will become pieces. So saying they are going forward with Radhika. Uh, then he Sakari, Court, Sakari Court, where I described, the two mountains, very tough, two mountains going like this, you know. So I went there. Uh, oh, oh, he's saying very mm, TDT, Brajamani, like bent, not straight. Gopis. We are we have no fear. We are hiding the ratnas, healthy, and then you're going. You have to today. You have to give tax. This very expensive, very precious stones. Like that, they used to joke and going on between them. Mm. They were doing so many leelas like that. One time, our time is coming to an end. So we'll continue tomorrow. Uh, this is Varsana. Very beautiful, very amazing place of Radharani. Uh, all these leelas, are so much affection. Krishna is playing. So we pray to Varsana, Rajabhumi, just even a drop of that transcendental love in our heart. Make our life successful. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय, गुरुपाद पद्म की जय, गुरु वर्ग की जय, गुरु परंपरा की, कार्तिक मास की जय, कार्तिक व्रत की जय, गुरु जयेश्वरी राधा रानी महाराज जय, गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल, हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। दंडवत प्रणाम से हरे कृष्ण।
Dandavat Pranam Gurudev.
Dandavat Pranams, Gurudev. Thank you very much.